There's a massive trap law firms fall into when they want to grow, racing towards lead generation before ever thinking about positioning. I'm Dan, and I'm from Practice Proof and lawfirmmarketingstrategy.com, and I've been helping law firms grow for over 20 years, and I'm also a lawyer. I get the pressure you're under. It's real. You need results. You need leads. You've got bills to pay. You've got Google ads running, and hey, they work until they don't. And at my agency, Practice Proof, we do them as well as all other lead channels every day of the week for lots of law firms. We know the ebb and flow. But without positioning, you end up hooked on a marketing channel like an addict on dole day. Totally dependent, completely reactive to competition and algorithm changes. If we follow Dr. Mark Rain's sequence, positioning comes first. Before you get the job, before you get paid. Why? Because positioning is about strategic choices, who you're targeting, what you stand for, and just as importantly, what you don't stand for. Now you might be thinking, but Dan, every law firm says the same thing depending upon their practice area. Phrases like no win, no fee, free consult, maximize compensation, award-winning, there's no way to stand out. And you're partly right. And this is where Byron Sharp and Jenny Romniak's work from the Ehrenberg Bass Institute is crucial. They found that meaningful differentiation rarely exists. The real game is mental availability, being noticed and remembered when people need what you sell. So firstly, salience. When someone is injured in a car accident in Sydney or Chicago and thinks, I need a lawyer, does your firm come to mind? Distinctiveness. Do you look, sound, and feel consistently like you, or do you keep rebranding every 6 months because you're bored? Thirdly, relative differentiation. You don't have to be unique, just own more of the right associations than your competitors. When I worked with Shine Lawyers over 2 decades ago, they grew exponentially, and it wasn't luck. Sure, they were early to market, but they had the distinctive bulldog tearing at a rope, the tagline, tough case, we're tougher, and they ran it relentlessly on everything. Salient, distinctive, repeated, everywhere. And this isn't just about big firms with big budgets. We're working with plenty of law firms with this 2-step approach. If your marketing is living day to day on lead gen and you've never nailed your positioning, it's time. Because when you do, your lead generation suddenly amplifies. You reinforce mental availability, deploy distinctive assets, and attract the right clients faster. The law firms that grow the fastest aren't necessarily the loudest. They're the best positioned. If you need help, reach out to me at practiceproof.com or lawfirmmarketingstrategy.com.